What up, y'all? We are back at it with another Clean Culture on the Go podcast. We are in Orlando, Florida with the one and only Chris Rudnick.
What is going
Everything
on,
else,
dude?
the 1,000 names you got.
Yeah, I got rights from Miata, but we're changing that soon. Don't worry about it.
So, how long you been doing this YouTube stuff for, man?
Dude, honestly, I started with a different YouTube channel. It's called Head Garage. Probably like when I was like 15, like, you know, we were screwing around. Like, I didn't even know how to take a throttle body off a car, you know? Like, it was just a bunch of boys just chilling, hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah.
And I guess people liked us because we were just idiots and we were assholes. And like, people were like, yeah, like I fuck with these people. And like, literally we went from like 1,000 subs to like 100K, like snap of a finger.
That's crazy.
Right? So we were doing all that and stuff, and it ended up making some money. Guy ended up getting a little greedy. I'm not gonna get into that, but I ended up making my own YouTube channel. I was just like, you know what, like, let's try this out. I was working full-time at Subway, and I was just like, you know what, yeah, let's try this YouTube thing. Like, people like me, like, let's give it a go. And like, it just kind of blew up. Like, I think like the first week or two, I got 20,000 subscribers. My first check from YouTube was like $1,800.
That's fucking crazy.
And like, that was working at Subway, right? Not even making $1,800. So I was like, okay, well, this is kind of cool. I like this. So I told my old boss, Khalid, his name was, and I told him, yeah, he's cool, he's a good guy. He told me if I ever need to come back to Subway, he'll give me a job. He's a good guy. But I was like, yo, dude, like,
you're gonna be packing any sandwiches soon, don't worry.
I'll tell you what, I'm a sandwich artist. Like, if I can make the same amount of money I do now and just own a Subway, I would 100%. Dude, I stand by Subway to the day I die. I can make you probably the best sandwich.
The cookies go crazy.
Dude, cookies are good. Yeah, they're frozen. Crazy. We don't make them.
No, those shits are
they're pretty good.
Has anyone inspired you on the way to like be where you are? Like, any inspirations?
I mean, honestly, probably Orion, the dude that started Head Garage and shit, because like he kind of like got like our gang together, you know, like he started with the Miata, like I fell in love with his car, he let me drive it, whatever. So it's just like,
your Miata.
Exactly.
Okay,
so it kind of spiraled from there.
Is he who got you in the cars, or were you like in the cars before? Like what?
I mean, I guess you can say, I mean, everyone's always been in the cars, right? But like after driving his car, I was just like, you know what, like this is sick. And like the thing was an absolute ricer, you know, like it had the dildo shifter from eBay, it was slammed on eBay wheels, like, but like that's just what got me to love it, you know,
sick.
and like we just grew from there.
It's been quite some time now, what, probably 10 years, almost, 8 years?
About 7 or 8. It's been a long time. I haven't had a real job in 7 years.
That's crazy.
Just fake it till you make it, right?
It's fucking hard though. You're killing it.
Oh yeah. I mean, people like,
honestly,
people think YouTube is just like this whatever, like just fun, like enjoy your life. And don't get me wrong, I always explain to people like YouTube is the best and worst life, you know, because like it gives you all the opportunities, you know, like you can do whatever you want, like you get opportunities like this, and like me and you collab and we do cool things and stuff. But like what people don't understand is like you have a 9-to-5 job, and that, like, at 5 o'clock, your brain shuts off. You know, when you're a YouTuber, like that brain never shuts off. Like, it'll be 3 a.m.
Same thing. I mean, these guys are see me on there working at 10 o'clock at night on show shit. And
exactly.
Now I'm trying to do the YouTube shit too, like you are right now.
You're doing the double time.
Yeah, I'm having trust in the guys out there to take an hour to sit here and like with everyone to do these. So it's like doubling up the work, doubling up the content, and now I'm seeing the YouTube side of it. And like, yo, this shit's fucking work, man.
Shit's stressful, And
like to grow, it's like fucking a snail. Like I'm like, there's fucking 3,000 people out there, and I got 2,500 subscribers. Like, what the fuck are these motherfuckers?
Well, dude, it's so hard now because like on YouTube, like the bar is set so high, you know, like people are doing car builds in fucking 2 days. It's like, how do you compare to that? Like people need to figure out like, okay, like I have YouTube as a platform. What can I do differently to bring people in?
That's like for me, I have these fucking influencers, these big names. Fucking start bringing them in front of here for the podcast, and that's it. Call it a day. Just fucking subscribe.
Yeah, like me, Head Garage, like we got lucky, you know? Like we accidentally started at the perfect time when like automotive YouTube wasn't really a thing, you know? Like we didn't do it because we loved clout. We didn't do it because we wanted money. We were just doing it because we were just posting videos and doing cool things, you know? And we so happened to build, to be able to make the money, to be able to make the connections, all of that.
So YouTube to the moon, that's it. That's, I mean, you're fucked now.
Dogecoin,
nothing else you can do.
Just ride it out.
Ride it out. YouTube for life. Are you gonna do these videos when you're like 70 or what? Like, what's the plan here?
Dude, I want to buy a van and just fucking live, man. You know, like I never, like straight up, like I started doing shit like legit and stuff because I was like, you know what, dude, I'm gonna buy a house. I'm gonna do all this shit right, and then like don't want a fucking house, dude. I don't want an apartment. I don't want to be,
RV and just
dude.
go.
I don't want to be stuck in one place. You know, like I don't want like 5 years down the road. I'm like shit. Like I can't leave because I got a $2,000 mortgage a month. You know, like right now, my goal is to save enough money to buy a brand new van, deck that van out. Right, 5 years down the line, shit doesn't work out. I got that $100,000 van that's fully decked out. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
See ya, you know?
I like the way he thinks.
You know, like I'm thinking about a future, but a different future. Like I always just want to do what I want to do. I don't ever want someone like trying to tell me what I have to do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm like that too. It's
yeah.
a good thing, you know?
So,
that's dope. It's been a long time, right, in the YouTube shit. What's your best moment and what's your worst moment?
I guess the worst moment of my life was I caught this car on fire. I bought this car for $125. It was me. I just hit 20,000 subscribers, right? I was just like, everyone that's been a part of my channel, I wanted them to do a burnout on my channel. Everyone's doing burnouts, laughing, having a good time. My buddy Will, he's 15. I just turned 18 a week before this.
Yeah.
So I was like, Will obviously didn't have a car. He was 15 years old. I was like, yo, dude, I just bought this Acura for $150. Like, let's
$150.
$150. Let's do this 7 years ago. You know, when cars weren't stocked.
Was it a fucking?
You know, yeah, it was fine. It was okay. It was whatever. So I was like, yo, park this thing against a tree. Let her fucking rip. So this dude's doing a burnout, smoking out the street. We're screaming, having a good time. He gets out, I get in, I do another minute burnout. Little do we know, we're a bunch of idiots. There was pine needles underneath the tires. Pine needles catching fire, dude. Whole car engulfs in flames. Whole tree. We're next to a forest that probably has 100 acres behind us.
Oh God.
So now I'm fucking sitting on the phone crying. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do. Like this is crazy. I call the police, and they end up coming, taking the fire out, and they're like, 18. I'm ignorant, right? And they're like, Chris, what happened, dude? And I'm like, you know, man, I was just on my phone. I wasn't looking. I hit a tree and the car caught on fire. It's like, Chris, you're lying to us. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. People make mistakes. And like, I thought the cop was trying to be my friend and everything. So I'm like, you know what? All right. Well, I got this YouTube channel and I was filming my underage friend. He's like, oh, underage? Yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, I hopped him in. He told me to do a burnout. We filmed it. He's like, oh, you filmed it? Yeah, nice. He's like, all right, well, you're under arrest for this, this, and that, you know? So long story short, ended up going to court for like 5 months. A bunch of charges, had to get a lawyer. It was a fucking headache. And long story short, 2 years probation, 200 hours community service. It was a wash. Used the accelerated rehabilitation by the time I was 18 for only a week, but it's okay.
That's crazy.
That was probably my worst. My best, fuck, I don't know. I've just had a lot of good memories. I don't know. Probably just like traveling with friends, like going to Japan, going to the UK, you know, like I went to the UK with an old friend, Tommy, went with Adam, and like we'd had good times there. So that was probably cool.
Dope.
That was probably my favorite.
Traveling is so awesome. I can tell these guys, we get to go all these events, all these shows, all these communities, meet new people. It's fucking the best.
For sure.
You know?
Yeah.
And we get to get paid and work, and
definitely
while we do it,
well, that's the best part about YouTube is like anywhere you go, you're making money as you go because you're making the content, whether you're in Japan or fucking wherever the fuck. You know?
You're from Connecticut, right?
Yep.
So like, probably like Jimmy and Adam and all them, or like different area, like.
I'm about an hour away from.
How did you like click with all them? Like, how'd that happen?
It's funny. So I actually originally met Adam when I was like 15, and like back in the day when Adam was making videos, it was like how to 360, how to bunny hop high, you know? And I was like, I watched that because I was a BMX kid, you know? So I was like, wow, this dude's cool. One day I was just sitting at my hometown skate park in Torrington, Connecticut. Dude rolls up. I'm like, oh my God, it's fucking Adam. I was like, this is cool. So of course, I was like 14, 13, he's a couple years older than me. I was like, yo, you want to play bike? You know, he's like, yeah, I'll play bike. Like being the fucking nerdy fucking fanboy, you know? And he's like, yeah, I'll play bike. And I'll tell you what, he doesn't remember this, but I was like, yo, I got him up to K. And he's like, yeah, I gotta go film some street. Motherfucker didn't want to lose to me. So dude ends up leaving. He gives me a couple stickers. I was like, I just wanted to say beat the real Adam LZ, you know?
Crazy.
So that's how I met Adam. I don't remember, honestly, how I met Jimmy, but I mean, we've grown to be pretty good friends since then.
Rice Miata. You kind of touched on it.
Chris Rudnick. Hey.
Where'd Rice Miata come from?
When I was in Hager Garage, I had a Miata, and I was a Ricer. So like the car was named Ricer Miata. And when I started my own YouTube channel, dude, I swear to God, I remember this pretty vividly. I was just like staring at the fucking YouTube channel. I was like, what the fuck do I call myself? Like when you're 15, 16, like what do you call yourself? You know, like you don't know. So I was just like not knowing this is gonna be where we are right now. I was like, let's just call it Ricer Miata. Like that's my car. Like this is just a hobby. Like let's just do this, you know? So I named it Ricer Miata, chose a fucking, a picture for like the little emblem, chose some channel channel art, and to this day, it's the
same fucking shit.
It's literally
crazy.
the same.
I noticed
7 to 8 years.
I was on your channel, and I was
I'm
like,
in the works of trying to change it. All right, give me a break.
I was like, this shit looks horrible, but at
it looks pretty bad. Dude.
But at the same time, like, okay, maybe it's because of nostalgic and.
No, it's not that. It's just because pure laziness and scariness. Because it's honestly, dude, like, you're at a point, like, I've been doing this 7, 8 years. It's scary to go out there and change your name. Like, people know me from Rice or Miata, you know? It's
I get it. I couldn't imagine.
It could be good and bad, you know? It's like, people see me as Rice or Miata, but if I change my channel name to Rudnick, you know, it's like the people that already written Rice or Miata off, because I like to think my content has evolved throughout the last couple years. The people that written Rice or Miata off, they see Rudnick and they're like, oh, what the fuck is this guy doing, you know? And like they watch it and they're like, all right, yeah, no, I fuck with this guy, you know? So like
he's not 15 anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's got good promise, is what I'm gonna say. And like we're pushing towards that. I'm just making sure I do it at the right time and I have the right content made for that change.
Dope. You even have a Miata anymore?
I do. I have 2 right now. I got the OG Ricer Miata.
You still got
that?
Yeah,
I still have that. Dude, it's funny. I actually ended up giving away like 5 years ago. And I told the dude, some dude in Colorado, Carter Roberts won it from Colorado. Dude, I drove that thing from Connecticut to Colorado straight. Me and Divine, actually, Mike.
That's crazy.
And he was my filmer at the time. Dude, we went from Connecticut to PA and the transmission blew up. So I'm at this fucking hotel. We changed the transmission in the hotel parking lot. Keep in mind, we're idiots at this point. We barely know how to change a transmission. It took me 8 hours to change the transmission, and from there, me and Mike went all the way to Colorado straight.
That's a crazy story.
And then I just told the dude, I was just like, when you want to sell it, just let me know. And then he sold it back to me.
What'd you do with the transmission? Just left it there? Hotel parking lot?
I honestly don't remember. I don't litter, so I definitely didn't. I actually don't litter. I'm highly.
I know. I watched a YouTube video the other day. You're digging in the garbage.
Yeah. I don't litter. That's one. I do a lot of bad things, but I don't litter.
How many cars you got now? Lost count?
About 20 or 21. I just bought one the other day. So.
How many run though? 6?
Question. Oh, fuck off. Honestly, most of them right now.
That's dope. You're in a good place.
If there's, this is a guess. Probably 5 don't run at the moment.
Okay.
I mean, most of them are dead, but you put a jump back on
and they're good to go, yeah.
I wouldn't say I would drive them to a fucking Cali, but they run.
What's your favorite one that you own?
My favorite one, to be honest, right now, it might either be the JZX, my 240, or the Colorado. I got the LS3 supercharged Colorado.
Sick.
Yep. I have a 240 that's currently doesn't have an engine right now, but we're doing a fully forged.
Is that the one with Roberto?
Yep. We're doing the fully forged S15 SR, about to make 450.
That's
and then I just have a stock 1J JZX 90 that we wrapped and put some VSKFs on it.
That's
one
dope.
of those 3.
We got a couple events coming up together. If you don't know, now you know.
Yeah,
we're doing New York, and we are doing
Chicago.
Chicago, yeah. And
I'll remember for you, pal. Don't worry about it.
Thanks, that's why I got him here. So it's gonna be dope.
That's why I get paid the big bucks,
We'll drop some information on that. It's gonna be your first event, technically, as a host, not like an appearance or coming out here.
Dude, even this was cool. Like, we're in Kissimmee. This is Orlando, right?
Kissimmee.
Kissimmee, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Kissimmee.
Yeah, we're in Orlando.
I'm not kissing you, bro, but
it's a good turnout. A lot of people knew me. This was actually supposed to be my first event that I put a tent up, but I kind of slept on that opportunity, huh? Do a lot of sleeping. You sleep?
Not really. I work a lot, and I got.
Dude doesn't wear boxers, if you didn't know. It's the weirdest thing. Dude doesn't wear underwear. Dude, we just start talking, right? We're chilling at Roberto's. He's like, yeah, I don't wear underwear. I'm like, what?
Bro, I walked about like 16 miles today at this event. Do you think there's any time for boxers?
I mean, they kind of keep them up and nice, You don't want them sagging around, fucking.
My shit's just fucking.
Yeah, we get it, man. You like let it loose. We get it, bro.
Let it loose. I picked up your drift car yesterday.
You didn't wash it, but it's all good.
No, I do not. No. I didn't even wash my own cars. But I did put it right in the front. So
you did. And you let me put my rusty ass wagon in the front, which I appreciate that.
I'll take flack for it later.
Yeah.
But the guy pulls up. Who the fuck's this guy?
Dude, so many people are like, yo, you can't go. And I'm like, yo, Nick said I'm good. I'm just going. I just drive by everyone.
So we got that car is sick. The LS, so that's gonna be your comp car per se.
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah, that's dope. You're gonna be competing.
LS3 with a cam makes about 400 at the moment.
Sounds nasty.
Dude, it sounds sick. I mean, it's out of gas right now, but usually it sounds sick.
Sounds sick. So, damn, I gotta get on a trailer with no gas. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's your problem. Sorry, pal.
That's fucking but that car's sick. So you're gonna be competing in Atlanta, right? What else?
Yeah, I'm gonna be competing with you guys.
All of them? Yeah.
I'm trying to make it to every event. That's my goal.
50K comp. You can see him compete April 22nd. If you're in Georgia or the area, come see him. Yo, I got a lot of other influencers.
Yep.
We got like Sean Booth, like a couple good drivers that
Dude, he's a sick driver.
Bro, we got him. We got fucking like Lee's coming up from Monster. We got like Prospect drivers. This guy like influencers. It's like crazy. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be competitive for sure.
It's gonna be super.
And honestly, I was like pretty nervous for it, but after like going to D1 and Z and stuff, and like I think I did fairly well for like my first like real competition. I'm pretty excited for it.
No,
I mean, the car is definitely not fully set up yet. We still need to do like some alignments and stuff.
Got about a month, buddy.
Yeah.
So you better get going.
I guess I gotta wake up. I've been sleeping, like I said.
Yeah.
Remember?
A lot of sleeping over here. What's the drift plans for Chris Rudnick? Like
you.
Me? Okay, yeah, you do. You do good, you win one, you know, give me some money back.
I don't know, dude, I'm just like kind of feeling it out. Like, I'm really excited for yours because like it's a new thing, you know? Like, I want to do clutch
Is that like
kickers.
your first comp? Like,
well, I just did D1. I did round
here,
one.
Is that your first comp here?
Yeah, I mean, I did the LZ Invitationals and stuff, but my problem is I never have like a setup car. Like, it's not set up enough, or something's broken, or something's like kind of holding me back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, my first actual competition that I've done two. I've done one in Australia with Luke Fink, my first tandem comp. Yeah. We ended up getting second place there.
Remember that?
And then my boy Calvin let me use his car in New Zealand, and we're sitting in seventh place on Pro Sport. Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah.
That was sick. Yeah, you were killing it. I was like, yo, this guy ready. Because I know you were like, I'm kind of nervous, dude.
I can't wait to crash into a wall in my real car. So we'll see. As long as Coach Cal is here, we may do it. Right.
You season your meat dry or you marinate it?
What? What? I like, marinate for sure. Okay. Yeah, what do you mean? Are you talking about like fucking or steak? Like, what are you talking about? What is this?
Steak, like food.
Yeah, marinade is good.
Marinade, okay.
Yeah, great. Dry? Who the fuck likes dry meat? Sociopaths? You like dry?
Dry rub.
You the fucking wears this no boxers over here, likes dry meat. Jesus.
What's like 5 things you can't live without?
I guess the internet, because I'm a fucking YouTuber. I don't fucking know. You really put me on the spot here. I don't know.
Food? Can't live without food.
Food. Yeah. Some water here and there. Yeah, I guess that's it. You need water, internet, transportation, food, and a drift car. There you go.
Drift car, I like it. Nipple or areola?
Huh? Nipple or areola?
Yeah.
What?
Areola.
What is that?
Like the skin around the nipple. Like what matters more? Like
definitely nipple for sure. Yeah, I like sucking my nipples for sure.
Pepperoni or pancakes?
Pancakes. Wait. The best. Are we talking about the food?
I mean, we just had a question about nipples, so.
Okay, then pepperoni for sure. Not pancakes. Definitely not into the pancakes.
Are nipples technically milk straws for babies?
I don't know. I don't want kids, so no, they're not.
They're not.
No, they're for sucking.
Where would you be without like YouTube? There's no YouTube. Like, what are you doing? You're still making freaking sandwiches or what? Like,
I don't know, man. I mean, people have asked me this a lot, and like, I like to think like that I'm a pretty good entrepreneur. Like before YouTube or anything, like I had actually a window washing business. It was called Rudnick's Window Service. Dude, I was pushing like, at the age of 16 when I first got my car, I was making like $650 a week when I just started. I had a slammed Honda Civic, and I'd have a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket with soap. And I'd just go to all of the companies around my hometown and just give them my card. I'm like, hey, like if you have someone to wash your windows, like I'll undercut them, whatever. Like
that's the thing.
I'm 16, I'm eager to work.
Networking is the most important thing. Yeah. Like Divine was just here before you, Mike.
And even before that, dude, like
even he said, like number one thing, networking. Like even to me, like you got to network.
Even before that, like I would go to bike shops, like in my hometown. There was Biker's Edge and Randy Brumel's, and like I would just like talk to them, and I'd get parts for cheaper. I'd ride my ass to fucking 10 miles to Winston, and I'd have a bag full of bike parts. I'd be like, yo, I'll sell this for you for X amount. And like, really, I'm making $50, but who gives a fuck, you know? I'm hustling, trying to make that money. When I was in middle school, I made Ninja Stars and sold them for $0.25 each. When you sell fucking 8 and you're making $2, that's lunch right there, dude. You gotta make a living somehow.
Hustler here.
You know, I always try.
Rapid fire segment. I'm gonna shoot questions. Just bam, shoot them out.
I hate these.
Unload the clip. Favorite influencer?
You.
Not an influencer.
Well, you are now.
Not yet.
Check out his YouTube. Link in the description.
Here we go. One influencer you would love to work with?
I work with most of them that I want to work with.
There's one that I'm sure there's one out there.
My boy Grant Anderson.
I like that guy. I never met him. I see him around.
Greet. I love Greet.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Dream car?
Fucking Mercedes Sprinter van.
Okay.
Decked out.
Was expecting that one. Drift car.
Tesla.
Like,
Yeah,
say you
Tesla.
go pro Formula D. Like, what's your car? Like, what are you building?
Probably E46. E46 M3.
Fire. What motor?
2J. I'm building one right now, but it's not an M3.
Put it in the fucking wagon. Best driver you've ever been in the car with? Best driver?
Luke Fink.
I've heard a lot about that guy.
He's a madman. He's a madman. I love that guy. He's a psychopath. I love him.
Anyone inspired you to get into drifting?
To be honest, that's a good question. I really don't know. I mean, we just started like doing donuts in fucking parking lots and stuff, and like it just evolved from there. So like, I really couldn't tell you. Like my first drift event was Ready Set Drift. I fucking snuck into it. You know, my friend let me borrow his pass and I was too broke, so I put it over my head and I was just like, yeah, let's run it. Flew off the track and I was at the driver's meet, so I flew off. I get out of the car. I was like, stay in. You know, I'm like, I don't fucking know.
That's funny.
I don't know.
Favorite motor of all time?
Honestly, ever since I got that JZX, I'm really liking the 1Js, but Calvin really sold me on the SR20, so SR20.
SR20, that's crazy. You wipe from the front or from the back?
Huh?
You wipe from the front or the back?
Back.
That guy?
Yeah, back, for sure. Who the fuck does this?
I don't know, just
you?
a question. No,
fucking no underwear over here? Fucking weirdo. Weird
How do you know? How do you know when you're done wiping? Do you look like?
Yeah, you look every wipe. Do you
every
not?
wipe? Or,
Yeah.
I do every two. Like I go 1, 2, boom, and then.
Nah, I look every wipe. And once it's clear, you do one more wipe to make sure you're
for good luck.
Yeah.
Just fold it and get in there.
Yeah. Are you a folder or a crinkler? Be honest.
I'm a folder.
Yeah, I'm a folder too. For sure.
That's a good.
I will never crinkle. I hate those crinkle motherfuckers.
No, you know what I do actually?
Huh?
I'm a roller.
You're like roller? That's like some girl shit, dude. They're fucking. Jesus Christ, we're really getting into it. Give me another sangria, please.
Favorite car event you ever been to?
Favorite car event?
Yeah.
Honestly, probably Luke Fink's competition when I entered that. That was really cool. I really had a good time there.
That's fire. Favorite type of food?
Tacos.
Big taco guy?
I like tacos.
Shrimp?
Mexican
Chicken?
food. Steak.
Steak guy.
Yeah. Marinated.
One thing you wish marinated. one thing you wish you were good at that you're not. Besides organization, something else.
I'm really bad at that. Well, I got into a pretty bad injury like a while ago, so probably running again.
I remember that.
Yeah, I can't run.
What the fuck happened? I remember that. Like you were down in Florida, because I remember like.
No, it actually happened in Connecticut. I was living in Florida, but I ended up like. I just got back on a bike like from a year ago and stuff, and I was just having fun, and we were at the skate park, and all these kids were like, yo, do a trick over us. So like 6 or 7 kids lay out. I'm like, all right, yeah, this is cool. So like I 180 them, right? And everyone's like freaking out, and of course everyone's all happy. I'm like, yeah, lay down, I'll 360, that'll be cool. So I go to do the 360 and I'm going off the kicker. My back tire ended up hitting the kicker, like throwing me off balance. I cleared them from a landslide, but when I hit the kicker with the back wheel, I ended up getting unbalanced, and then I ended up landing on my left ankle first, shattering my talus, and then coming down, my knee landed like this, and I tore my ACL, my MCL, my patella tendon, and my meniscus, and then when I landed on my wrist, I broke this left wrist.
You got fucked up.
I got fucked up.
How fast were you going?
I mean, not that fast, but I mean, fast enough to clear 7 people.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, so I couldn't walk for like 2 or 3 months, and I'm still fucked up to this day. Like, since I've been sitting here for 20 minutes, like, I'll limp out of here. I have bad arthritis in here. So I guess to be able to run and do that shit again. Because if I'm on my feet for 10 hours, the next day I'm fucked.
The bike hasn't been back since after that?
No. I mean, I started riding again. My goal is to be able to do a backflip again.
Fire.
Yeah.
That's dope. What's next for Chris Rudnick?
The Clean Culture Drift event. Ordering $2,000 headers for that E36 up there. Because I've been procrastinating it. You want to buy them?
Definitely do not.
Okay.
2,000, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. Not stoked about it. I've been procrastinating for the past month, to be honest. So I'd buy cars.
You got a month left, so. Any words of advice for any influencers, YouTubers, entrepreneurs out there?
I mean, it's corny, but like, just follow your dreams, like do what you want and don't let anyone like tell you otherwise, you know? Like obviously I have a lot of haters, a lot of people talk shit, but at the end of the day, like fuck them, you know? Like you're out here living your best life. Like if they want to talk shit because I'm out here doing fucking podcasts with the clean culture god over here, then who the fuck are you? You know? So it's just like follow your dreams and fuck the haters. That's it.
So for me, it's like I've known you probably a couple of years now. We've gotten a little close recently. You know, obviously we're gonna do an event and stuff. So you gotta have that trust, obviously. You know, very genuine dude, funny dude, always good energy. Like I fuck with you crazy. But I love what you're doing. I love the content. I love like, in hopes of everything that we have going on with the events and everything. Like in hopes that we can even be half of what you are in the YouTube world. So we're trying to get there.
And I'm always down to help you grow, dude.
Yeah, we're trying to get there. You know, it's just hard to juggle when you have that.
Oh,
too.
for sure. Trust me, dude.
30 events.
You don't have to explain it to me. I know.
But we have more events than half the weekends of the year. So it's like crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you're still growing.
I got a kid, I got a wife. Like I'm washed up, 30 years old, you know? Like, so.
Yeah, you're going into boomer status, dude. You're getting fucking old over here. Is that
here?
You got white hair? You dye that?
No, I had one. I picked it out. But you know, we trying to level up to get on that redneck level. So it is dope to see everything you're doing, the cars, the content. I'm excited to see you drive. I'm excited to do these collabs, like everything. So it's gonna be dope. Well, 22nd. See this guy driving his comp car.
I would say, I'll crash it.
That's it, man. He's gonna be competing April 22nd in Atlanta.
My body guys telling me otherwise.
We have a couple events. Stay posted for that. New York collab with Jimmy Oaks. Clean Culture, Rudnick, and Jimmy Oaks collab for Chicago and New York. That's gonna be crazy. And I'm still trying to work on that Connecticut. We gotta get the hometown. So stay posted for all that stuff. But check out his channel. You're probably already there. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe, and keep up to date with him, me, and everyone. But
if you made it all the way here, put it down in the comments. No Underwear Squad.
All right, man. We love y'all. BC out.
See ya.